Ali, I can't take it anymore. As a high-profile angler, you have a responsibility to teach people how to catch fish in a safe and environmentally friendly manner. And I just can't see that the Magic Twig is doing that. So this message is to reach out to you in the hope that you will reconsider your marketing efforts around it. You'll reconsider going back to the drawing board. You'll consider alternative options. There's no shame in admitting you've got something wrong. That's okay. It's what you do afterwards that matters. See, Ali, I believe that the Magic Twig has put the angling industry back decades. When are you going to start listening to your customers, to your potential customers, to the people that are commenting in your social media, to other angling and industry professionals? Millions of anglers, many of whom volunteers, have done so much for the sport. And I know you have too, which is what makes it even more galling. The Magic Twig is always going to sell. I get it. People will always buy it. But that doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it the best thing for fishing. I suspect many people purchase the Twig because they just want to see what all the fuss is about. I get it. I did the same. You know, when I released those videos, it wasn't about showing how bad it was. It was just about checking it out and testing it for fish safety. Perhaps the people buying the product are new to angling. Perhaps this is their first season, their second season. Maybe they've just gone straight into carp fishing and not done any other form of angling. And you have a responsibility, Ali, to teach them, what angling is in its truest form. To teach them that it's more than just catching fish, that it's more than just putting a big carp on the bank, to teach them that it's not about the biggest fish you catch, that it's actually about enjoying the environment, getting out there, looking after the environment, looking after the ecosystem, the fishing ecosystem. We shouldn't be dropping leads. We shouldn't be introducing more plastic. We should be striving to make our rigs as safe as possible, not introducing more complicated methods that open to interpretation when new anglers can get things wrong. Ask yourself this, Ali. Why are you an ambassador for the Angling Trust? The Angling Trust says that all of their ambassadors are there to protect fish and protect fishing. Is that what the Twig is all about? I'm not saying we should all be perfect, but if you're going to keep banging on about a certain product, then at least make sure it's in line with everybody's core values that you support. People new to angling are going to be looking at you. They're going to be looking at you and they're going to be looking up to you. There's not enough new young anglers coming up in the sport. But if we continue going the way that we are and developing products, the type of products that we're developing, then it's going to become like running a Tamagotchi. You're just going to sit there with a phone and catch a fish by app. Mate, we've got to stop. We've got to go back to basics. We've got to teach more on the fundamentals. Now I know, maybe that doesn't make money. And maybe therein lies the problem. That's the rub. But there's still plenty of opportunity for you to make money without introducing products that are self-triggering. Having learned how to fish in a sustainable way, looking out for the environment, and trying my best to protect fish stocks so that they're not damaged, so that they're not hurt. Having spent years listening to people like you telling me how I need to apply carp care to wounds on fish and mouths when their little hook goes in and stuff like that, I just can't see how the Magic Twig with its massive twigs just fits into that. There's no denying that what you've built so far at OMC is impressive. The brand is awesome. I love a lot about it. But I really don't like the Magic Twig. I don't believe that just because there's been a few fish caught on it underwater, that proves decades of angling knowledge wrong. For years we've been told that tackle needs to be smaller, needs to be lighter, it needs to be safer. You might not have wanted the role as an ambassador, but your obvious skills as a marketer mean that you've got it. You're the person that people look up to. You're the person with the big voice. And you need to use that really wisely. As Spider-Man says, with great power comes great responsibility. So get those Spider-Man pants on, dude. I know it's you. I know that's what you want to do. Put the Spider-Man pants on and tell us that you can in the product. Now that would be true publicity.